So you've made your New Year's resolutions to get fit and get healthy, and now you're thinking that you might need a little bit of help to stay on track. Well, your help is here. Joining me now is Jana Wolf of the Comprehensive Obesity Management Program with GBMC. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you here because everyone's talking about getting fit, staying fit. It's a new year, new you, all that stuff, and then this time of year happens.
It fizzes.
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks in, and you lose it. You get off track. How do we stay on track? What do we do?
So it's maybe a little bit easier than you think. Think about what works for you in the past. Okay, so if, bringing your lunch to work or just standing up every half an hour or getting to the gym maybe twice a week, something like that. Small goals are what's going to get you to the bigger picture. It's not a race. It's a very slow marathon.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady does actually win the race.
So if someone is thinking about implementing a new diet or dietary lifestyle or anything like that, what's the best? Because there's so much out there. Who knows what to do?
The best is what makes your body feel good and what you can sustain for a long period of time. So everyone's asking about all of these different diets, keto, paleo, whatever you can list. If that works for you and you feel good on it and you can maintain that lifestyle for a very long time, that's fine, do it. But think of all of this as just building a new skill. So very small goals can increase your, opportunities for actually maintaining everything over time. If it's too much to commit to a really strict diet like that, then maybe it's not for you.
I think a lot of people think that they have to lose so much in like a short amount of time, but you said slow and steady.
Yes.
And then also just trying something else. So maybe you want to try keto and that doesn't work. You might want to try something else. Then.
Yeah, if it's not dangerous and you have okay by your doctor, that's fine. I would also recommend talking to a dietitian. A dietitian knows how to, balance your plate out, because in essence, you might just need to increase your fluid intake or have, smaller, more consistent meals throughout the day.
That's something you do as a dietitian every single day.
Right, yeah.
So you can help people if they have these sort of questions where they want to try something new out or they're just not feeling like themselves. You can walk them through this whole process.
Absolutely. We could put together grocery lists with them and meal plans that might work better for their lifestyle.
And that's specific for them and not some blanket thing that everyone else is trying.
Exactly, because the internet is such a huge place. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
And
so much conflicting information.
Yes. And like you said, lose 20 pounds fast. Well, 20 pounds might take someone a year to lose.
Right.
And that's actually okay because it'll last longer and you'll actually build those skills, like long-term skills. I always say, think of it as learning a new language or learning the guitar. That takes years to put in place. And that's the same thing with healthy habits.
And same thing with exercise too, because I think a lot of times, I love to exercise. Anyone that's following my Instagram knows that I am on my Peloton like 72 times a day. So I'm not anti-exercise, but it is one of those things too where you have to work your way up to make sure don't just go crazy and have injuries right off the bat.
Yes. And that'll deter you. It'll make you feel like you haven't accomplished anything, and then you'll go backwards in your efforts.
So if people want to get more information, how do they do that with you? Where do they go?
So you can go to gbmc.org/weight-loss. You can look into our program, or you can contact me via Facebook, Jana Wolf RD.
Okay, so that's great. We've got all that information on the screen. But I also want to just stress with people, I know that they're good with starting these habits.
Yeah.
But in our last 30 seconds, how do we stay? How do we keep them? What do we do?
Think about what motivates you and always look back at what motivates you and really identify it, because if you don't have any motivators, then you're not going to keep up with whatever you're doing. And think about what's reasonable, what you're ready to accomplish. Ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, am I ready to do this? If it's 7 and above, you're more likely to do it.
Got it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great information. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.